I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.
Well, guys, it's not good. It's not worst case scenario, but it's not good. Just got back from the vet, and of course I try to keep this a little upbeat. You know, you take your kid to the vet and then they're like, oh, I'm fine, I'm not sick anymore. This little princess was walking normal, acting normal, but then as we were hanging out, she started displaying what she's displaying now, which is her pain in her legs. You can see her licking at her leg. So hey baby, let me give you some. Oh, she's mad at me. Probably. So the long and short of it is, this is gonna eventually be the end of her. She has pretty severe arthritis in her right front leg. Her left front leg is catching up pretty quickly, according to x-rays. You know, when there's, I always say to H, you know, at least where there's life, there's hope. So we're going to put her on meloxicam, which is basically an NSAID or non-steroid anti-inflammatory. That'll help with some of the inflammation in the joint. That'll help with her pain. So it's a pain med, anti-inflammatory med. It is her only hope at this point. The arthritis is basically very severe. She's lost most of her joint tissue. Her bones are now starting to try to grow towards each other. So her bones will eventually fuse together. She won't be able to bend her joints, her legs. And it's just not good, guys. It's just not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to treat her for pain, we're going to treat her for inflammation, and we're going to monitor her quality of life. And hopefully the pain meds and the anti-inflammatories can help enough. Hopefully it can help enough that we don't have to make a decision that no one wants to make. Hi baby, I'll give you some hay over here so you don't have to walk over there. There you go. She's definitely given up her queenlyship right now. She's not willing to fight any of the girls out there, as you just saw. No, I'm not in the mood. Don't be trifling. Get. Yeah, if you can come in and say hi if you want. If you shove her off of that, no, get out of here. Get. No, get. I'm not quarantining her, guys. I'm just bringing her over here by herself so she can make sure she eats and keep the other goats from forcing her off of her food. So we'll get the anti-inflammatories in her. We'll watch her progress. And we'll go from there. She's still maintaining good weight. She's still at 70 pounds. I'll get your butt right there. But you know, you can watch her. She's been just walking around with her head drooped, ears down. She also has this is kind of an if-win scenario. At a certain point, we're going to have to decide to I don't know how you make the call that her quality of life isn't worth living. It's just not. I don't know how to make that call. I've made it once with a goat and it was horrendous. Get that joint massage, Mama. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Really, all we can do is get her on the pain meds and get her see what happens, and just keep an eye on her and make sure she's at least looking healthy, feeling healthy, and then go from there. I mean, the call is gonna have to be made. I mean, if we can get her good, decent mobility and not in pain, and hold out on that as long as we can, and then there'll be a point when the meds are no longer working, and we'll have to make that decision. Not one that'll be made lightly. That's where we are for now, guys. Get her pain meds in her. She gets 2 of these a day, every day. I wanted to let her get some hay in her gut before I pilled her. Okay, that's 1 down. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. I want you to use that leg as much as you can. Mobility is good. Okay, so we got the pain meds in. I'm gonna leave her in here. She also has lice, which means we gotta treat the entire freaking herd. Lice happens. It gets in the hay, it gets in the straw, it gets in every kind of bedding pack you have. So I'm gonna treat her for lice, and then, because I already know what she weighs, we just weighed her at the vet's office. And then we're gonna have to come over, H and I are gonna have to come over and treat the entire barn. And I'll just get everything dusted. I'll get all their pens dusted. I cannot pull out deep litter at this point. It's supposed to be going back to average for us in the next couple weeks at least, which is going to be 45 in the daytime, 25 at night. So we're going to be looking at overnight temps at 25 degrees or less. It's always lower out in the outskirts, in the country, if you will. Somebody called me a city boy the other day in a comment. I don't think I've ever been called that in my entire life. So, so I'm gonna get the silence. I'm gonna get her treated with that, and then we'll just keep an eye on her, guys, and just wait. I mean, it's just not. I'm gonna treat her for lice with this. Please don't touch my camera. Thank you. Have a nice day. Go away. Go away, gummy, gummy. Go, goodbye. So this is silence, and you just take it down the ridge line. It's like front line or something like that, but for goats. So I'm gonna treat her with this. She's got pain meds on board, and then we'll go from there, guys. I don't really have a lot else to say. It's just not the news I wanted to hear. So I'm gonna treat her with the silence. It just goes down the ridge line of their back, absorbs into the skin, kills anything that bites her or gets on her. We'll repeat in 21 days. This will kill all of the adults, and then when the eggs hatch in 21 days, treat again, and it'll kill everything that's hatched. and we'll have to treat the entire herd. So that's what we're gonna do there. When you're on this side of the camera, I'm always trying to think of the questions that you guys are gonna ask so I can inform you as best I can. She said she can refer us to an orthopedic specialist. So I asked, what can we do? Can we get in there? Can we do scrapes? Can we scrape away the bad tissue, the extra bone, blah, blah, blah. The answer really is no. There's nothing really left of the joint that's gonna regrow. And those bones are just going to try to keep growing towards each other until they fuse. There's just nothing there's nothing that can be done. You know, if it was one back leg and we had to cut off one back leg, she would be okay with that. But if you ever watch goats walk around, they really are really heavy on their front legs. So yeah, so there's really nothing that we can do. Just hope the meds work and prolong her life as much as we can. And I don't know, I keep talking. I don't know. I don't know what to say.